it what was it? Your actions that will help you maintain your physical and mental well-being. So I put a little bit
Mhm.
of like work, a little bit of like self-care in there. So journaling was the very first thing I wrote, and I did stick to it. Um I have been feeling like I'm not, like, I basically just roll out of bed and go to work. And
Yeah.
I feel like I always felt like I could get away with it. Like my hair was always crazy curly and just whatever. And, I always felt like I could get away with it. But now I feel like I need to put a little more effort into how I do my hair, how I dress, my facial routine. So getting my hair done was one because it was like lacking. Making my bed every day. I always feel like
Mm.
starts your day,
Yeah.
and it's always nicer to get into a bed that's made than it is a messy
Yeah.
bed. It's just chaotic, and the blankets over here and the pillows are over there, and it's nice to get into a made bed.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really wanted to work on, which I did not, was waking up early. And I wake up early, but I'll lay in bed to the very last minute. Um, and that in turn is the rolling out of bed and going wherever I'm going instead of putting more effort into my appearance, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was like day one, and I did some of them and I didn't do all of them.
That's awesome. Yeah, one of my biggest things is I had been made started making, not necessarily just with this week, but started making a concerted effort to actually be presentable when I left the house, because I think, like when I was like in my 20s and my 30s, I was so worried about wearing heels and having my hair done and my makeup and trying to
Mhm.
just be so perfect that at some point, and when I put some weight on, I just kind of retracted, and I was
Mhm.
like, bump this. I don't care about how I look. I'm just going to be in flip-flops, my hair in a bun, and that's it all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not all the time, but a lot or whatever.
Right.
And and so then that became like my standard routine, which wasn't good either, right? You got to have some kind of balance. So I really was like retracting and going against everything. And then so anyhow, so then after that, like one of the guys from the place down in South Florida, he's like, Jackie, I noticed you've been dressing up a lot more. You look very nice, which I thought was very sweet.
Mhm.
So, but I will say this is that it did ask me on Friday this week if I felt truly relaxed and recharged, what contributed to those feelings, or um, no, that wasn't it. It was reflections of the week.
Yeah.
I'd say that I didn't accomplish a lot of tasks, like stuff that I put in here, which was like going to the gym and the healthy eating. I ended up eating out most of the time, right? And I didn't go to the gym once. And I just was getting reacclimated at home in Atlanta, and so I'm just really trying to work through all that. And then I had to travel again. I'm in Alabama right now.
Oh,
So just really all over the place. So, but I did tackle a lot when it came to work, my job, and then also the business. We got a lot of stuff done with that. But the self-care stuff I did not,
yeah.
which yeah, is probably why it's so important for me to go through this for the self-care, because I neglect that part a lot and
Right.
I want to
Right.
like focus on other stuff. So,
Right. I think we just get caught up in our daily and then the stress of everything. We just kind of forget to do like put on our best, and we forget how we look. We just kind of just go because we're just so like, I got to do this and I got to do this and my son is doing this and I got to go here. You just forget.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then like having like 5 or 10 minutes to yourself as well,
Yeah,
right?
I
And
just want to
going
lay down, zone out
and if
on my
anybody
phone and not pay
uh
attention. Just to zone out on my phone and not pay attention to anything else.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm curious to know if anybody else has ever like what some of the things that they do is like when so I think I'm about to answer this myself anyways, but I think one of the things that they do is that's why they wake up early, so early in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And they get all that started. They get the workout done. They get their meditation. They get their prayer. They get all that done before the day starts. So that way they can get it out of the way per se, and they don't allow the rest of the day um to distract them
Mhm.
from their self-care part of themselves, right?
I do notice that it does feel better
So,
to get up
which I think
early. You hear me?
yeah, it does it does
It does. It feel
something
better and you
better
feel
to
more
wake
accomplished.
up early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. I feel so much better when I wake up earlier in the morning.
Mhm.
Just making it happen and actually doing it is two different
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
But you're usually up pretty early, Amy. What time does your son have to be to school?
He has to be to school by 8, but I literally am telling you, I wake up early, but I lay in bed until the very last minute. And it's such a bad habit.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's one of the things that we both can work on during this 21-day transformation is
Yeah,
to get up, even if it's just 15 minutes early each day,
right,
earlier than we would normally, wake up.
right.
So, yeah, instead of hitting the alarm clock and saying, I'll just wait 10 more minutes.
I literally have like 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30, 7:45. And I'm like, snooze, snooze, snooze.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's an hour later and I'm like, oh, crap.
Why am I
Oh,
always
crap.
late?
Right. Exactly. So,
Yeah,
I'd love to like hopefully people will comment either on like our YouTube page, which you'll be able to find it at You Are Loved. And if you sign up for our if you sign up for the journal, you'll also be able to get access to our YouTube page. I send that out. Amy, maybe you could create like a link tree or something like that. So
yeah, I have one. I'll have to revise it.
yeah. So um yeah. And so with that, and then really just having the opportunity, sorry, so a little distracted. Okay, I'm trying to get into Facebook to see if it's growing. The group is going. Okay. So um yeah, and just really just I'd love to see people's comments. I'd love to hear some of their suggestions or some of the things that they go through when they're trying to overcome some of their um tasks and stuff like that that they are um trying to accomplish like throughout the week, especially with a lot of like high driven um ladies who have kind of bought into the whole thing where I guess you could have it all, but something always gets sacrificed. But um in regards to like either like your family, having you're being married or a significant other, and then also going after your career as well. Whether it's your business or a high level executive or whatever, that definitely would be interested um to definitely be interested to see. So yeah, and I'd love to hear people's comments and stuff like that, so that would be amazing.
Yeah, even if you're not starting at the same time we're starting, if you're starting this week, I still want to see the progress. I still want to see what you got,
Yeah.
and we'll go through it with you, you know.
And if you haven't had a chance, like if you're not commenting or whatever, you didn't get a chance to jump on the stream, then you definitely can. If you join the journal or whatever, just reply back, email us, let us know. We definitely would like to just get some feedback and stuff like that. Amy, what do you think about the pocket affirmations? That was by the influence of a lady by the name of Barbara, who is amazing. She is the one that recommended the pocket affirmation, so figured we'd add that in. So, what do you think about those?
Um, I like the idea of them, and I did, like, every time I opened the book, I did read them, and usually, like, one or two would stick out to me. I didn't write my own, but I
Yeah.
did go over the ones that were here,
Yeah.
and I
And
like
I
the
think
idea of it.
and I think that was one of the things that she had said as well, is like she had a hard time writing her own,
Mhm.
and which is why I wanted to give both. I mean, we got 6
Right,
throughout the week. So,
right.
one of the things I think is like in this journal is that we do have some of the wording and stuff on the back of it instead of just being a straight blank page. But one of the things I'd like to do for like our planner and different things like that is it just have a blank page. And at some point, once we grow the company and all that, and we can have a dedicated printer and do all that stuff, then we can have. I really want to have the pocket affirmations for it to be perforated, if I'm
Yeah,
saying that correctly,
yeah,
where you can easily tear it out and then you just put it in your pocket and then you just walk around with this piece of positivity sitting in your pocket for the day.
right.
You know, and you have the option to write your own for those who want to do that, or to have one that is already written out for you. So that was the recommendation of one of, a lady who helped us with our initial surveys
Yeah.
and so forth. So yeah, so that's really it. I would love to be able to have some people jump on with us. I think this is great. Super excited about the next. And then Amy and I, we are going to do a pod coming up. I'd love to talk about the importance of not journaling, but using a planner, like how that affects your day. And then if anybody has any questions about how people implement planners into their lives or the types of planners that they use or how they're able to even stay um, uh, updated with it, right?
Yeah.
How they're able to do that, then please, email us, let us know. Again, if you sign up for the journal, the youarelovedjournal.com, uh, then you just reply back that you get an automated email. It's a free download, all that. You get that, and then we'll be able to email you
Mhm.
or just email me directly at info@youareloved.store is our main website.
We could also
So
make a post on the You Are Loved group, the Elevate Her
yeah,
group,
yep. You
about
also with
that.
that, yes, we can do that too. Sorry.
It's okay.
Um, I also oh crap, I lost my just train of thought now. No, with that. Is that okay? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's all right. And so we had that, the journal, and then we look forward to connecting with everyone next week. So that's it. Is there any last words or anything like that that you'd like to share, Amy?
No. No, I want to see what other people have and
Yeah.
how it did impact them, and I'm also very curious about planners because I live and die by my planner, and some people are like make some people make fun of me because I literally have a book and I write down everything, the time, where I got to be, sometimes the address, phone number, whatever it is, because there's a lot of different places I'm at in one day,
Yeah.
and I don't want to look at my phone for another thing.
Yeah.
So it's like I already am glued to my phone half the time, and it's just there's something in me, something in like old school in me that like I want to see it. I want to see everything laid out, and I want to be able to flip through it. I don't want to be able to like have to push buttons to be on the,
Yeah.
So I am curious what other people feel about planners.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
If there's anybody on the TikTok live and you want to hop on and let us know if you use a planner or journal and give us your feedback on that, we definitely would love to. I'd love to definitely invite you on here for a minute. That's what I was going to say is that if someone is utilizes or downloads the yourlovejournal.com, then they get the link to our private Facebook group um, for elevating, women and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So I don't think anybody has commented, but yeah, but that's it. Okay. Cool. We're super excited. We had a number of people that have liked us on TikTok. We appreciate that, everyone. We're about to launch our gift baskets as well. And so excited for Liz, who is going to be sharing her own video on them. And then we will share her link and all that stuff for you to follow her. She's absolutely amazing. And I bought these really comfy shorts from her TikTok page
Mhm.
that
She
I
brought me
love.
leggings the other day. I'm like, ah.
So I know we love leggings. I wear leggings all the time.
Literally live in
that's
them.
my that's my thing. Yeah. So
This is what
all right. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. We appreciate it. Thank you, TikTok. We appreciate you. Again, check us out at yourlovejournal.com. And we look forward to connecting with you all again next week. And then please go live with us. Come join us and hop in the group and then hop on the live stream. Thank you so much.
bye.
Hold on, Joey. Hold on. Hold on, Joey.